Okay, what's up everybody, how's it going? It's Beck, aka Dansgway here. I hope everything is working well. Just let me know if you can hear me. My commentary is the game's volume okay and all that kind of stuff before we get going. Okay, sounds good. Fantastic. Okay, so I have a bit of a roadmap for what I want to get done in this live stream. So let me just let you guys know what's to come first, and we'll go from there. So of course the premise is to try and get all of the celestial weapons and some of the sigils. Like for example, Waka's sigil requires a lot of Blitzball, and it's not something that we can do in one session. And it's not something I'm particularly interested in doing anyway. But we will definitely be trying to get the Sun sigil, so doing the infamous Chocobo race, and potentially trying to do Lulu's lightning dodging as well. So that's what we'll be trying to do as the major ones. So hopefully, if you guys have been watching along with the mod, normally by this stage of the game, you'd have the celestial weapons, but Pbirdman has locked them away in the mod. He made it difficult to get because they are extremely powerful, and once you do get them, it really flips the balance of the game because they ignore defense and that kind of thing. So what he did do was to hide the cloudy mirror and make it a prize for when you unlock Nemesis in the mod. So what he's done, as soon as I talk to the trainer for the next time, he's going to declare that Nemesis is now available, and he's going to give us the cloudy mirror, and then we'll be able to take on Nemesis for the first time in the Pbirdman mod. So what we'll do first is to speak to the trainer and to get the cloudy mirror, and then just see what this battle actually looks like for a little bit. So I'll give you guys a preview of the Nemesis battle before we get going with the celestial weapon stuff. So I hope that's clear, and hello and welcome to everybody once again. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Hopefully it holds up technically. I've had issues with streams in the past, a bit like dropping out and all that kind of stuff, but hopefully this time it should hold up and we'll have a good time. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so first things first, let's speak to the trainer. I'll do battle for a little while against Nemesis, so let's have this team for now. Okay. Warning, a heavyweight team has made its way from the furthest reaches of Spira. Be careful. Obtain Cloudy Mirror. So there we go. That's step one. The first fight's free, so let's take it on. Holy moly. What the hell? Omega Weapon and Nemesis in the same battle. Well, there you go. I just want to see the reactions to this. I've got to see the reactions to this. Oh boy. Yeah. My feelings exactly. Holy shit. I spoke to Pbirdman himself. I said, like, I'm streaming. It'd be cool if you're able to show up. And he has to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, and it's already 10:30, so he might not be able to be here. But if he can, he will pop in. But yeah, this is what he's come up with. So Omega Weapon was already souped up compared to Vanilla, and he's paired with Nemesis. So this is just insane. We're not going to try and like beat these guys in this battle. I'm just going to try and stay alive for a few turns just so you can see and get a feel for what this battle's going to be like. But we're not going to be fighting these guys properly. We wouldn't be able to anyway, I don't think. Okay. Easy, right? No problem. And of course we don't have our celestial weapons yet either, so Riku can't even break the damage limit and stuff, so you're not going to get too far under these circumstances, I think. But I'll just show you guys for a few minutes just so you can see. So he's got some kind of auto protect, only 24,000 on a critical hit, I think. Okay, we've got status effects on its normal slap attack. Why is there no game sound? Is there no game sound for anyone? I can hear it on mine. The game sound seems to be very quiet. Hold on, let me see if I can help you guys out. How's it now? That's weird. Okay. Let me just quickly check this then. It's strange because on OBS is showing those working fine. So let's take a look. I can hear it extremely faintly through my headphone, very, very quiet. I mean, I turned it up a second ago and it didn't work. You're probably hearing the feedback from my own headphones. It's probably not the actual... This is why I asked right at the beginning, like, is it working? What about now? Let me know as soon as you hear any potential difference. I'm playing around with some settings at the moment to see if it can fix it. Anything yet? That's really strange. Oh wait, yes? Okay, excellent. How loud is it? Is it too loud or is it okay? How's it compared to my voice? It's good? Okay, people seem happy enough. Perfect. Okay. Right, so yeah, we were busy getting wrecked by these guys, so let's continue that fun stuff. I just want to see the Shimmering Rain move. That's the main one I'm interested in. Because that's always a move where you get an idea for what you can, whether you can survive or not. Could turn down a little bit. Okay. Let's try something like this. How's that? Too loud. Perfect. Okay. There we go. So it's not looking too bad for now in terms of just like surviving its normal attacks, but just in the name of speeding things up. Here we go. Ultra Spark is a move I went to see. This should give you an indication. I think we all got Shell and Protect, and I think one Focus. And yeah, 30,000 damage. And that's going to be an attack you'll see fairly regularly. So yeah. Just wanted to give you guys a little preview of that before we got going. That's going to... Oh wait, I accidentally skipped that. I think it says Dansgoate was right about you. Dingoes that away. I think that's what it says. So yes, that was a little introduction into what I'll be facing once I'm done with this live stream and I get all of the celestial weapons. This battle is totally unfair. I mean, it seems it right now, but you just got to remember that for now, my stats are good, but I can break the HP limit. So with Tidus, I could potentially go up to much higher HP. So get up to maybe 40, 50,000, and then give him a stamina tablet to get him all the way up to basically 100,000 HP, and then the battle will look very different. So there's that. Plus, we can get more ribbons and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of things that we can do. But the way things are right now, I think that battle's pretty impossible. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, I haven't had a proper chance to fight it. We'll give it a go and see how it goes. But I just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek of what's to come and the madness that we have in the monster arena. Okay. So, as of now, we have the cloudy mirror. Oh yeah, I don't know why that's shown up. I think that's a bug, or I already have it. But in any case, you just have to do a silly mini-game in Macalania to get the Celestial Mirror anyway. It's not a big deal. So, now that we've got the Celestial Mirror, I don't know if it appears automatically once you get the thing, but I don't know why it's there. But there's not really anything you have to do to get it. You just talk to a few people in Macalania. Okay, so let's just do the easy work first and get all of the weapons, and then we'll start having a look at the crests. And we'll go from there. So for now, this is just the obtaining the easy weapons. You have to beat Penance in less than 0 seconds. Yeah, I don't even want to think about Penance. I mean, if that's Nemesis, Penance is going to be just absolute insanity. But yeah, as I've mentioned in the overlay, in terms of what I actually have to do to get the sigils and that kind of thing, it's not going to be different to Vanilla. Vanilla was sufficiently horrible that Pbirdman's taken mercy on us and not made it any worse, thankfully. Let's get Oran's one next.
Here we go.
I always love how the weapon belongs to is there to witness the acquisition. It's like a big moment for them. Yeah, it is cool to see that little moment and see them getting excited. Okay, we can do away with encounters. Just Zanmato penance. One thing I did ask Pbirdman actually is about Zanmato, and basically I was testing a few things and I got Zanmato to work. And I was like, wait a minute, why is Zanmato working? I was like, are you sure you want to give people the opportunity to use Zanmato? And one thing that you guys might have noticed if you've been watching the playthrough is that when you obtain Yojimbo, he doesn't give you the third option. There's 3 dialogue options, and if you pick the third one, your chances of getting Zanmato go up quite significantly. But he disabled that, so the odds of you getting Zanmato are very low. But at the moment, at least, it's still possible. So that's one thing I'm consulting with him about. It feels like surely in the Pbirdman mod there should be no way to get that to happen, but we will see. Okay, Oran time. I need to ask him if there's a way he can make Durham return in the mod. That'd be cool. Zanmato now does 420 damage, that's it. Is there a way he could mod it so he does use Zanmato but use it against the party? That would be a really hilarious like Pbirdman style mod as well. When did you get break HP limit? I think it might be in a future episode, because of course at the moment I'm ahead of where I am in my uploads, so you'll see. How did you get the mirror? For some reason the mirror was, it might have been, I might have accidentally clicked something in the editor, but it normally won't be there. You'll have to go to Macalania and find the kid and all that kind of stuff, but it's all good. I will not be going down this side just in case I accidentally trigger the Dark Magus' battle. That's not going to happen. Bosses have an auto reflect that reflects Zanmato would be hilarious. Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk to him about that. Like, see if there's something he can do to sort of troll players that try to use Zanmato against a Dark Aeon or something like that. Would you play other FF mods in the future? Potentially, yeah. I mean, I'd like to. As for which one, I always hear about the new threat mod for Final Fantasy VII. I think it's called a new threat. You might be able to hear Bell barking, by the way. I think she's seen something. But yeah, that's the one I've heard of, and apparently it's it's meant to be pretty good. So maybe that someday. But also, I've been thinking Final Fantasy VIII is a game that I really like as well, and because of how broken the original system was, I feel like that might be a good one to play with mods as well, potentially. Grey J, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. So yeah, definitely want to play more mods in the future, potentially, but I don't know. I want to just have this Final Fantasy X Pbirdman one done and dusted. It's been such a mammoth project that I'd love to see it completed and for everyone to start enjoying it. And then once I've had a little bit of a break, that would be great. Oh no, damn. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. The Celestial Mirror. This is Riku. Damn, that's a big donation. I don't know how much it is, but when it goes like pinkish red like that, that's legit. Thank you so much. Will this be uploaded to YouTube once finished? Yes, of course. As always, people that can't catch it live, they'll be able to watch the stream afterwards. So it's all good. Nice and easy start to the stream. Just build up some momentum before the pain comes.
We're counting on you, kid.
Right, who am I going for next? I'll go for Kimahri's one next.
Yee-haw! Here we go.
Okay, good question. So are the weapons themselves any different in the mod? That's something that I actually don't exactly know right now. In the sense of I know they're different, but I don't know exactly how they're different. So we will be finding out together. I prepared a save file just in case I don't manage to get the sigils. So if it's been like, 3 hours and I'm still trying to do the Chocobo race and I haven't done the lightning dodging and all that kind of thing, instead of just abandoning it there, I will fire up a save in which I've hacked in the sigils just so that we can all see what the celestial weapons are going to have in this particular mod. So the stones on this side aren't glowing. I need to find the final Cactuar stone. I think it's on this side. Regarding your Final Fantasy VI playthrough, if you finish Dragon's Den and defeat the optional super boss at the end, go to dungeon again, there'll be a new and even stronger... Yep, I've done that one too. So for Final Fantasy VI, I believe I've defeated every boss there is to defeat. Why is the music different? Different how? I think it's the one... There's one over here that's like isolated from the rest. I think it's this one. Yes, okay. Pay our respects to this one. 3 hours to do the Chocobo race, you're optimistic. Yeah, I mean, hopefully with the power of the internet behind me, I should be able to get it done. Oh yeah, I think because Dark Ixion is currently in the north part of the Thunder Plains, that might be why. Okay, so we've got the broken tower, which is of course like a metaphor for Kimahri's broken horn. And you've got a little ghost of the Cactuar. It's a nice touch. You've got to love it. Eric, thank you for the donation, and I'm glad that you enjoyed Detroit Become Human. It was a really fun game to play. I genuinely recommend people to check it out if they haven't seen it. I love how the chest is just empty. he looks back at him, he's like, sorry dude, it's empty. Okay, more love for Detroit Become Human, that's cool. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it, it was really, really good fun. There we go. Who is next? Oh Good. Yeah, I'm not even trying to dodge. When I'm not doing the actual lightning dodging, I never bother dodging the bolts. Next, we've got Lulu's weapon in barrage, and then we have to play a little bit of Blitzball first, so that should be fun too. I know you guys love watching the original Besaid Aurochs team try and beat like the Albed Sykes and the Luca Goers and those guys. Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So you're going to do the Thunders today. I'm going to try. It's the one at the end of my list, I think. Along with Kimahri's like butterfly minigame. I hate that one. If we get to it, I'll try to do it. But it's one of those where for the lightning, I'll need to just focus on the screen. I won't be able to look at the chat, won't be able to do anything. And well, even if you get it right, it still takes like 15-20 minutes to pull off. So I don't know how great a thing it is to try and stream, but we'll see when we get there. But yeah, the butterfly minigame, because I don't do it that often. I think I've only gone Kimahri's Celestial Weapon like a couple of times or something. I'm not very practiced in it, so I'm really bad at that one. Is Blitzball any different? No, it's not. Are you going to use the music trick for the lightning dodge? I'm going to use the crater trick that is well known and loved. Have you guys ever seen anyone, or have you ever done it yourselves without the crater trick? It feels like almost impossible without the crater trick. Even with that, you need like 15 to 20 minutes of just focus and not screwing up. Surface. I always found the lightning dodging easy. I don't believe you. 197. Yeah, it gets tense. Once you get close, you do get tense. I did it one time without the crater trick and I hate every second. Yeah, I mean, have I ever done it? I probably have never done it without the crater trick, I think. I use crater with volume turned off. Yeah, that's also another way. I think that might have been how I did it maybe the first time, or I played like different music or something. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Pbirdman's in the house. Welcome to the stream, Pbirdman. Good to see you. I showed the good people watching the stream your Nemesis battle, and the reaction was hilarious. Just oh my gods and Fs all over the screen. And yes, by the way, Pbirdman is the correct. It's the real Pbirdman. It's not a fake. It's the real deal. Even realer than Real Deal himself. Okay, so while you guys are chatting up with Pbirdman, let me have a look at what's next. So, I think what I need to do is I need to play like 3. I think I need to win 3 Blitzball matches, and I believe even finishing 3rd in a tournament is good enough to get the Celestial Weapon for Waka. So what we're going to do is we're going to play some Blitzball right now, and we have the original Besaid Aurochs even without Waka. Should I recruit Waka? Should I try and do it with Waka or with Datto? Remember, these are the level 0 Blitzball team of the Besaid Aurochs. If you guys say don't recruit him, then I'll try and do it with Datto. I have attack reels already. I hacked in attack reels. I couldn't be bothered to blitz for it because it's not, like, in terms of the challenge of the mod, it has nothing to do with it, so... Okay, people want Waka on the team. The crowd is cheering for Waka, folks. Let's sign him. Yato, thanks for the donation. Been a long time fan. Quick donation. Hanging on to that Persona 5 playthrough. Good luck. Hopefully I'm gonna have a chance to get to that. Let's just sign him forever. I'm not gonna sign Brother. I want to try and just have like OG Aurochs only. It's more fun. Kick Tidus original Aurochs only. Ooh. Oh man, if Tidus isn't in there too, I'm just gonna waste time losing Blitzball matches because the level 1 Aurochs are so horrible that I don't know if I could win. Let's see. I don't know, you guys are really trying to challenge me here. So yes, even though it says attack reels for first place, I hacked it in like earlier in the playthrough so that I wouldn't have to play Blitzball. That's why it's still there. But I think provided that we're at least third in this tournament, we can get the world champion for Waka. Original Aurochs on my credit card don't work. Oh man. Who am I playing? Oh, we got to buy. Yes, okay, we got to buy in the first. We got seeded. Nice. There we go. Let me see what happens. Oh, the Albed Sykes got knocked out. Excellent. And the Luca goers too? What the hell? What on earth? Wow. This just goes to show how ridiculous this is. There's no way. There's no way these results happen. That's ridiculous. Goers goners indeed. Sheesh. Okay. So now we have a chance. Who do we face? We face the Ronso Fangs. That should be easy, right? Okay. I just love how the music just cuts. I was like, yeah, well, that was your Blitzball session. I hope you enjoyed it. The Ronso are so OP. I mean, I think just because of their speed being so slow, I feel like you have a shot. It's one of those ones where I think every time you have the ball, there's a good chance you can score. But when they have the ball, because of their really high endurance, they can probably score every time if their AI is on point. So let's go for it. See you soon, Erica. Have fun. So, oof. I don't think I've ever played with this team before, like kicking out Tidus from the team. He's just so valuable. Just kicking out the MVP just doesn't feel right, but we got a buy in the first round, so let's just go for it. This could end badly. Look at that catch. Oh man, it's just depressing. That 5 catch is just so bad. So yeah, we've got to hope the RNG gods are on our side here. I mean, the man's been playing Blitzball for like 13 years and he has one technique to his name. That just sucks. Wow. Okay. Pray for me. I'll give this one go, and if it doesn't work, just so that we don't waste too much time, I'll probably get like Brother and stuff and just do it. Because honestly, like with these kind of levels, you're at the mercy of RNG and how smart the AI plays. So like, look at this guy. He's got 17 endurance. Almost both of my defenders combined can't take him down. He's got 20. Oof. At least I don't have any thingy moves. Like tackle moves. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, get into your own goal. I could do that, but that always feels cheap. We'll see how it goes. If I'm really struggling, I might do that as well. So we lost the blitz off. That's already a bad start. That is a bad start. Oh boy. Look at these guys. They add up to 10. The 3 of them. That's unreal. I mean, if I could get Datto to level 3, then he gets, I think he has Nap Shot as standard, and then you can put like even like Nimruk to sleep, for example. And then you can score afterwards potentially, but Tyler's watching grumpily from the sidelines, yeah. I do this, sometimes it helps. But it's just trying to kind of manipulate your defenders to go to the right place, but it's not easy. Okay, so weird decisions from the AI so far. Just keep dribbling. But I mean, even their defenders, we can't even get the ball off their defenders. It's ridiculous. She can just run through my whole team. Go ahead, have a shot. Why don't you? Poor Botter just keeps chasing her down and trying to get the ball. Oh man, this is embarrassing. But all I need is one chance. Oh, no break. Shoot, shoot. Oh. This pass could miss, and if it misses, then Waka could grab this and race to the goal. Yes. Get it, Waka. Get it. Yes. Okay, so this might be some luck. Here we go. I gotta oh man, I've got to change to manual. Because of that auto, I might have just got caught here. God damn. Okay, I've escaped. So this is literally the reason why the Ronso could potentially be easy. Waka's barely like 60 speed. But look at this. So this is why it can be easy. But, of course, with RNG, they could score every single time they get the blitz off. So you just don't know. So there we go. That's goal number 1. It wasn't even a long pass from Letty. So as you saw, like the AI performance there was terrible. She tried to do a pass like most of the way across the sphere ball with 7. So if they make those kind of decisions, we can win. Yeah, the reason why Brother is so incredibly good as well is he can basically do what Waka just did to normal players. They don't even have to be Ronso. Yeah, this dude is gonna... I don't have any other formation, so there's not much to do here. Original has no credit card, man. Thank you, NA. Appreciate the donation. Oh, wow. Clutch. Now, I don't trust Datto to score. His shooting stats are too low. So I'm just going to give it to Waka again. I want to... If I can build up enough of a lead, then I can try to do some passing with Datto to get him up to level 3. In preparation for the next game. Okay, this is a good start. Will the stream be uploaded later? Yes, of course, it will be. But this is about as perfect a start as I could have had. I mean, I haven't even had a blitz off. It's just so hard to get the ball back from them. Okay, so he's passing now. I mean, they're playing such a defensive strategy. Look how far back the team's pulled. I don't know why they're playing like that, but I'll take it. Come on, defender, get there. Yes. Well, I mean, he's still strong enough, but... Ooh, that was a good effort, you know. Jasu been clutch so far. Oh my god, Waka, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Yeah, so I think he could theoretically score from here. I've always said that keeper can let in goals from halfway at the start of the game. Look at this. Yep. Oh, I was so busy looking at the chat. There you go. So this is why keeper is just an abomination. He literally let in a goal from the halfway line. Okay, but every time I have the ball, I should be able to score. I need to get one more in before half-time. Okay, let's not break. Okay. I've got to be quick here. Yeah, I think I can squeeze this. Let's go. Keeps just trying his best. So there you go. Okay, we've got a comfortable lead here. We should be okay. I do feel sorry for Keeper though. He seems like such a nice, like, friendly guy, but he's just a shit goalie. There's not too much you can do. Especially at early levels anyway. Once you get him like 5 or 10 levels and maybe you get super goalie for him, then he's much better. But for now, he's a total liability. Oh. Yeah, no one else really got to do anything in this match so far. It's just been the Jasu and Waka show. Okay, let's keep rolling with the team. I think the problem with Keeper is that he always had a hidden talent. Whoa, Sphere Shot. If Waka could learn Sphere Shot, that would be hilarious. I've never seen Waka use a Sphere Shot before. I don't know how you can't tech copy grip gloves exactly. Yeah. They should have named Keeper Dropper. But yeah, Keeper was actually a great shooter, but for some reason they just ignored him. He's a hidden gem with his 99 shot at level 99. And again, I didn't get the blitz off, by the way. I've not gotten a single blitz off in this match so far. Sheesh. All we can really do is just sit and watch until... Go on, Gaza. Go for it. Have a shot. Is this live? Yes, this is live. Or have I been tuned? It's definitely live. Okay. I feel like maybe I should get Datto a few... One way to get some experience for your players is to pass the ball around. But just be careful not to drop it. And Botter is so terrible that if any of these guys end up getting close to him, he'll lose the ball. But I'm going to protect the lead and try and get a few extra bits of experience here. Yeah, it wastes a lot of time. It's not ideal, but if we end up facing someone like, I think, who's left? The Guardo are left, and maybe Kilika. I'll only do it a few times and I'll go and try and score another goal. Are you planning on playing the new Resident Evil? No plans to play it at release. I do want to play some Resident Evil, possibly for like Halloween 2021. I might do a playthrough of the first Resident Evil game and then just begin my way, begin to start playing the series. I don't think Letty's like touched the ball yet. Normally he's one of the people that gains experience the quickest, but poor guy. Okay. Let's release Walker. Let me pass it. I'll be unselfish here. I'll give it to Datto, see if I can get him to score. It's unlikely Zamzi's catch is decent for like a low-level keeper. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, but... Yeah. This is why the OG Aurochs are just the problem. Datto's quick and his endurance is actually pretty good, but the guy just can't shoot. And you kind of need that as a attacking player. How great was Ghost of Tsushima? Oh, Ghost of Tsushima was amazing. It was my favorite game of 2020. I have like a giant collection of stuff that I did in photo mode for Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm going to be uploading content related to that. So I recorded my playthrough, but I didn't want to do like a commentary walkthrough kind of thing for it. But I did record the playthrough, and I've got like, I think maybe like 2 hours worth of like cinemagraphs and like photos I took and all that kind of stuff. So I'm planning on doing something with that, but not entirely sure what it is for now. Maybe I'll do some like 10-hour Reign of Tsushima, like rainy cinemagraphs or something. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, this match is finished. Let's try and get one more goal. Roughly how long will the stream last? probably, like another couple hours at least, hopefully. Maybe 3, I don't know. This time I don't think I'll be able to get away. Okay, one of them caught me. But we should be able to get it. Come on, one more. Yes, there we go. So once we're done with this, we'll get Tidus's weapon as well. So we'll do the Chocobo race and just beat her first time. Well, for the first time, I might not even be able to beat her first time. It just depends. But then we'll get some crests, and then we'll start to work on sigils. Okay, so there we go. Into the finals we go. There we go. Wow, Walker's all the way up to level 5 now. He's even got 2 catch. It's almost as good as Keeper now. Who are we playing? The Guado, one of the worst teams to play. They really are. I think they're probably better than the Luca Goers even, potentially. How come you decided not to do an LP of Ghost of Tsushima? Because I missed it at release. And it had already been a few months before I had a chance to play it, and I knew there was going to be a long game, like 40 hours plus. I think I spent close to 45 hours on it, and I was just playing other stuff. I wanted to make it my like casual, just play it my own time sort of game. And like in hindsight, I'm very happy with the decision I made. It was good. Rebecca, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. How are you in the finals such low level? It's because everyone else is low level. I think we've not had any Blitz games, so. Okay, so this one could be difficult, but I'm hoping even if I lose, it should be enough to get it. This is tough. I don't think we learned any new text, did we? No. Unfortunately, Jasu's another one that's been playing Blitz his whole life and doesn't have a single technique to his name, which sucks. So yeah, this is why these guys are a problem. You saw that Keeper let in a goal from the Ronso that had 12 shot from almost the halfway line. So Guerra has 12, Zazie has 13. They have more endurance than both of my defenders have tackling, and they've got 75 speed. So you can see why these two are just such a threat. It's going to be tough, but we'll do what we can. And they have no techniques equipped, which is odd, but okay. Let's go. What's been your favorite fight in the Monster Arena so far? Oof. There's been a lot of good ones, man. Honestly, just because it's taken so long to get through the whole Monster Arena, I don't remember the specifics of each one that much. But the boss battle coming up against Neslug and Thuban is pretty intense. That's one I definitely think people will enjoy, and is one of my favorite ones as well. It was very tough, but it was good. So look at that, 17 pass as well. So he's always able to get it out to these guys. And now you're in deep shit. So if the AI isn't stupid here, you almost always let in a goal. But we'll see. So that was potentially a little bit stupid. Let's see. Ah. And their passing's great as well. I mean, he's got like 12 shooting and 13 pass. They're so well rounded. And they're quick. It's just... I think at best we'll be trading goals with these guys. I need 2 people on them at all times, yeah. That's the only way I've got some kind of shot. And we need a good block here. Ah, nah, not good enough. Yeah. The AI being stupid, but they're just so, like, stat-wise, they're really solid. So I still can't get the ball from them, even though they're making bad decisions. Weird, okay. It's a 2-man game from the Guado Glories. What on earth is this? No, no, no. Ah. Yeah, this is bad. He's going to free himself up somehow. I'm trying my best to get Letty to pull back, but I can't. Yeah, I've got no control over this situation. There's really not anything I can do here. Yeah, look at that. So, they're literally toying with me right now. They kill some time. There's absolutely no way Keeper saves that. Yeah. So, Guado Glories. Seriously, people always talk about like Nimruk and the Albed sites and stuff, but the Guado Glories at these beginner levels are horrible. Okay. So now we've got to be very careful and get our scoring boots on. Ah, Genma, nice to see you, man. Glad you enjoyed the podcast. If you guys haven't checked out any of the podcasts before, it's definitely worth a listen. The latest one with Daryl from Final Fantasy Union was a good time. But look at how defensively they're playing. Like the AI is just incredible in this one. Look at the formation they've got set up. They've really like shut everything down. Damn. It's gonna be tough. I fancy Waka to survive a tackle here, because Nav is the one in front of him. So I just got to be careful that defend doesn't get to me. Ah, oh, you see? I really thought they wouldn't get there. They're so quick that they get to everything. So I need a bit of luck here. Okay, that was good RNG. How about now? Yes, okay. Will it drop a tier? Yes, it did. Come on. Yes, okay. Woo. Guado's parking the shoe puff. Brilliant. Ooh. That'll be a first for your channel to tackle Resident. Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil is always a game that's been on my radar, but I think especially with the remakes that came out, I was much more interested to play it. But that was a good goal from Waka. I think if the fans were there in the stadium, like watching that one, they'd be super hype. So they've kept that defensive formation, as you can see, like they're all the way back there. Mourinho smiling in the distance. Okay, so now again, we've got to be super careful. Put them under pressure. 13 pass. If he tries to hit Zazie, nah, he should still have enough. This is what I mean. If this was another team, their forwards don't have passing that good, so that pass would have failed. Moving the text. Yeah, I see what you mean. It'd be a bit of a difficult thing to move the text right now. They're playing a very weird game. I've never seen. I can't remember the last time I've had a match like this. This strange like pass. But I mean, last time it resulted in a goal, so I can't really criticize it. But I'm hoping they run out of time to score. They're scared of keeper. Okay. What on earth? What on earth? Very well. I don't. The thing is, I don't have enough time to score now, which sucks. That's some of the strangest AI I've seen in a while. But yeah, definitely not enough time to score. So I'm going to try and just do a pass or two. Well, just one at least. Shinashu, thank you for the donation. Inspired me to complete my Lance 10 and beat Penance and the Dark Aeons. That's awesome. Great to hear that you managed to do that. Okay. No more level 3s. 11 pass. And 6 catch. Yes, look at him go. Okay. We need a team talk. I mean, the AI was buying time, but why? I mean, they're really OP compared to me. They don't need to buy time. It's 1-1. They're not leading, so Buying time doesn't sound wise to me, but I don't know. Now, have they set any text for the second half? Oh no, elite defense. Golden arm. Yeah, doesn't matter too much. Grip gloves. Okay, this is the only problem, elite defense. Let's just get out there. Hopefully this is the final Blitzball game. Keeper just put on £10. Okay, we start with the ball. The last time this happened, we managed to get a goal. We need to do the same again. It depends what sort of formation they play. This is a good formation. This is more attacking, and this means I can do the old trick of drawing the defender out. So I'm letting Zazzy tackle me on purpose to kind of throw him back out, if that makes sense. But I've got to make sure I don't get a 2-on-1 here. So there you go. That's the space that I need for Waka. And hopefully this should be a goal. Hopefully. Okay, no elite defense, that's good. Right, is it going to drop? It did drop. There's a chance it could get this. Okay, good. It was a small chance, but I think the RNG allows like plus 50%, so he can save something coming at him at 14. Yeah, I'm gonna use the original team, Pbirdman, just for extra entertainment. These kind of close, difficult matches are more fun to watch. And well, they're more intense to play as well. For me, this is the only time Blitzball's exciting. Like, once you already have all the good players and you've got some techniques and stuff, it's... To me, that's when it starts to get boring. It's literally the first like 10-15 games of Blitzball you play that are the best for me. Ooh, Jasu. Jasu is killing it. Wow. Now, because the midfielders come to chase me here, this isn't ideal. So I'm gonna pass it to Letty. Try and see if I can manufacture some space for Waka. But this is dangerous now. It's only Zazzy, that's okay. That's okay. The only thing is Waka's gonna have a break, there's not too much we can do about that. But I think he should be able to ride that tackle. As long as the second defender doesn't make it too. Is it worth the dribble or not? I'm a little bit further out than I'd like to be, but Dato's open, but I don't trust his shot. He's only got like 8 shot or something versus the 10 of the keeper. So even if he's free, I don't think he can score. I just don't trust Dato to score anything. I'm just gonna break and shoot. I've been managing okay so far. Maybe it doesn't drop from 14. Let's see. And Dato, I think, grabs the ball if the keeper gets a hand on it. Excellent, there you go. They're too quick, and one of them has elite defense, so they could have double trapped me if I dribbled, so I just didn't trust it. Wait a minute, is this live? Yes, indeed, we're live. Oh man, that was close. So we've got a bit of breathing space here. Hopefully we can close this game out. Whack trick. Right. Oh, okay. Yep, the weird AI goes on. Go on, keeper. Look at that. Keeper getting his confidence up, making them saves. Whoa, all the way to Dato. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to try and score now. Maybe... Oh, it's Nav? Okay, we got lucky there because the other defender should definitely be able to tackle us here. Wow. Okay, so the odds don't favor us here, but Let's see. Come on, RNG. Ah, not quite. It's close. But that's why Datto doesn't shoot much. No. He only did 2. He did less than half of his tackling. What the hell? Terrible. But I literally don't think there's time for 2 goals, so hopefully I should be okay. Yeah, so he's shooting from behind the halfway line here. But that +1 catch might make all the difference here. Come on. Yes. Keeper! Yes, my boy. Alright, keeper is man of the match. You've got to hand it to the guy. He's made 3 saves against the Guado Glories. Yes, 2 of those were from Par Guado, who had like 1 shot, but we don't care about that. The point is, he made 3 saves. Loving the keeper, loving the chat. What a redemption arc. He let in that goal against the Ronso from like the halfway line. But he's more than made up for it here. Oh, look at these arseholes trying to get 1 little goal in here. Fuck you. Oh, that's the ultimate FU. Look at that. Oh, man. We absolutely destroyed the Guado Glories. Fantastic. Zalcaris, thank you for the donation. Wow. That was a great game. Holy shit. Wow. We are deserved winners of the cup. Okay. There you go. Oh wow. Our guy Ronso scored 6 goals and Waka still managed to get top scorer. It's been a pretty perfect tournament. Now the only thing is, I think teach elite defense. Let's teach it to Jasu. Okay. I'm just thinking, from what I'd read, I think it was like you need 3 wins to get the world champion, and technically I think because the first round was a bye, I think I only have 2 wins. So there's a chance I might not be able to get the world champion yet. I don't know if anyone knows, but it's worth a go. Let's try. Honestly, I'm really surprised with that Guado Glories game. Especially the way they toyed with me with that first AI, where they passed it, and then they just like opened things up and just scored. I was like, oh shit, these guys mean business, but wow. Can players hack in celestial weapons? Honestly, I think you can kind of, you can, but there's not a button where it's like, it's not like a checkbox where you can tick like have celestial weapons. I think you have to make them. So like you can select like the appearance of the weapon and the attributes of the weapon and all that kind of stuff. I don't think you can specifically do it, but Pbirdman's in the chat. I think he'll let you know if it's possible or not. You can get the sigils and the crests using Final Fantasy Editor, but I don't think you can specifically specifically get the celestial weapons. But I think you can make replicas where you wouldn't know the difference. Okay, let's see if we get it. Okay, good. Phew. GTD, appreciate the comment. Glad it's been helpful. Are we sure he wants to be using all his RNG like on Blitzball? Good point. Good point. Our RNG has been a bit too good for Blitzball. I'm actually worried now. As long as we can get the sigils and crests. Yeah, exactly. The sigils and the crests are the difficult part here. How many total hours do you have on Final Fantasy X? Thousands is probably the closest answer. Okay, so an hour in and we are very much on track. Things have been going a little too well. So, what do I want to do now? I think while I'm in Luca, let me get the crest. I'm missing Waka's crest. Always amazes me how he carries the ball like that, doesn't it? Like hurt. Yeah, and he's got one with spikes literally all over it as well. You don't ask questions when it comes to Blitzball. Butterfly challenge was always the hardest for me. Yeah, I mean, that's one I'll probably give that one a go in this session too, but that one can definitely go wrong. And I think that the problem is just that it's another one of those that's really annoying to try and like reset and stuff. Which one was it? Curtis Jones, thanks for the donation. Jupiter Crest, there we go. And yes, remember this little quote here that you have the translation of like in the game as a subtitle is wrong. It's not what he says. I think he says like my best memories are here or something, but that's not what it says here. It's in the trivia video that I made. I hope you guys have seen. I'm pretty sure it was. It's been years now since I made it, but they got it wrong. Okay, so now that we have that, I think let's head to Guado Salam just so I can get Lulu's Venus Crest as well. And then I think I would have all the crests, wouldn't I? Yeah, I'm just missing the Venus Crest, so let's do that. David Smith, yes, you finally get to catch a live stream. I haven't done one since September, actually. It's been a really long time. So it's good to be back, yeah? There's a few more live streams I have in mind for like the coming months, so hopefully we'll get to do more of this. I think for starters, oh god.
Why are you in Guado Salam? What business have you here?
Everyone's favorite character.
Start something?
If it would please you to harm a defenseless old man, then burn me, boil me, it matters
Boil
not.
me.
Huh?
Lord Seymour is gone. No lord rises to take his place. The Guado merely wait for sin to come
Dark
and finish us
Dark
off.
Guado Guardians when. You'll have to ask
Why
Pbirdman for that
should
one.
I
That'd actually be
care
really funny.
What you do to me? Oh, oh.
If it meant rejoining Lord Jiskel and Lord Seymour,
Then your taking off my head would be the greatest kindness.
Fuck off, Trommel. Okay. I would like to body a defense assault man. When are you going to get back to play Cyberpunk? Someone hasn't watched the latest update on the channel. For now, I'm not going to go back to Cyberpunk. I just can't get it to run properly on my system. It just crashes too much, so not going to be happening. He looks like he stole his jacket from Santa Elf. Okay. Oh yes, that theme. Oh man,
Benevolent Lord Jiskel,
more
and
trouble.
most wise Lord Seymour, the days spent in your service were the best in this old man's life. Those of us left behind will soon be destroyed by sin and join you in the far plane. I will serve you there as I have served you in this world always.
Okay, there's the Venus Crest. I think to kind of counteract the trommelness, let's just have the Lulu scene here.
I'm still not the person I wanted to become. Not yet. I'll come back to let you know how things went.
That little moment was for you, Ammo. The lo-fi music you made a video for is brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I didn't make the music, of course. I mentioned it many times, but I tried to put together a bit of a visual experience to accompany the music. But LZLS did a wonderful job with the music, and I'm glad that people have been liking it. He's very talented. should definitely check his channel. Just type in LZLS and he's got like a bunch of great Final Fantasy lo-fi mixes that you guys will enjoy. What was the point of the 200 MP cap? Honestly, didn't balance anything. Honestly, I disagree. There were plenty of battles where you had to be more careful with your MP, and you had, I mean, ethers became a useful item, turbo ethers and that kind of stuff, and you had to think a bit more carefully. But I think it was useful. Stuff like, let's say, a battle where you use Sentinel a lot, let's say, it drains your MP pretty quickly. So yeah, I mean, I was fine with it. It's definitely a big decision, but I was okay with it. Okay, so next up is literally the Chocobo race, but this time we're just going to try and win first, just as a little warm-up. Okay. Here we go. Just a little preview into the fun we're going to have soon. Let me train one. Okay, here we go. So I'll be able to watch the chat less. Let's at least try and beat her first time to get ourselves in the mood. Doom, 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 doom. Chocobo race without look. Okay, right, let's focus. Let's see how them balloons are going to appear. Okay, it's not bad. Oh boy. I really try hard to avoid the birds. I go really far off course. That's just how I do it. I feel like the birds slow you down so much that going off track is still worth it. Hey, this was a good run, man. Oh my god! Wow. That's a pretty good first time. Whoa. That was not a bad effort. Wow. She had a really good run too, actually. I think there wasn't as many birds this time. Look at that, 8.4 on the first try. Whoa. So, I guess if I didn't get hit by that bird, and maybe got two... Well, I probably needed 3 more balloons, maybe? Has anyone ever seen the trainer get 0.0? Has that ever happened before? Yeah, final section going left. I thought while I was making the crossover, I thought I might get caught there. I tend to always be like low risk with the birds. Near the finish line, I feel like those birds, because they come out from the left, that time I felt like sticking right. Had to do this with my 9-year-old daughter a couple of weeks back, as they're in the post game. They're now huge fans of it. That's awesome. Shout out to your daughters, Jake F. Okay, Cotillion says she's seen it. I don't think I've ever come across it, but that'd be pretty funny. Luis Carlos from Brazil, welcome to the stream. Okay. So that was the easy one. Are you going to do the sigil as well? I'm going to try. I mean, no guarantees. I had a very good first run, but I think that was, I punched above my weight for the first run. If I can do this within half an hour, I'll be happy. Wait, I went to the wrong place. Normally she's here. I was looking at the chat. I just kept going. Guess how many attempts we'll need? Yeah. I'm gonna guess like 25. Okay. I mean, can I go straight for the sigil here? I can, can't I? It doesn't matter that the guy's here. I can just do this back to back. Okay. Gotta be focused now. I guess I'm the challenger. Okay. Like I say, I've been doing this. I've been playing this game for a very long time, and I've probably done this maybe 5 times, 4 or 5 times, maybe more, over the course of, see, this RNG, these balloons are just shit, I've lost so many. But my strategy has always been, I use the D-pad, and when it comes to the birds, I always go really far off track to try and not get hit by them. So, if you choose to take that as like advice, then feel free, but obviously it doesn't always work. If it did, then I'd be able to do it much more easily. But and obviously the Chocobo doesn't always do exactly what you want it to do. It does move in weird ways sometimes. Wow, took her a while. Glad you could join us. 11-2. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be in that sort of range quite a lot. Like 8 to 20 seconds I feel like is going to be most of my runs. But yeah, I've always found the D-pad better than the analog stick. Don't know if that's true for anyone else, but it always worked for me. Look how far it lets you go off track there. But it lets you completely, lets you avoid the birds. So I tend to sacrifice like, oh no, it came in straight from the top. I sacrifice balloons sometimes to be able to get, yeah, see, bad run. Nope. It was a good start, but buckle up, kids. This could take a while. So yeah, 3 progressively worse runs. That first camera change is such a bastard. Oof. So many balloons ended up on the right side here that I'm quick, but I'm missing a ton of balloons here. I need to try and get some of these. That turn there, the Chocobo always kind of wobbles. It does its own thing. It never really goes in a straight line. Nope. Train's getting absolutely destroyed though. Oh, Sausage has joined the stream. Sausage, the RNG god. I feel like my chances have gone up 50% now that he's here. When you make this turn, like sometimes you get lucky and there's another few balloons just very easy for you to get there. Another one here. You see that? Oh, Chocobo tries to change his direction. No! I missed too many balloons. These are quick runs, but not getting enough balloons. If you press left or right more than 5 times, Chocobo snaps back into opposite direction. I'm not sure that's true. 13 and 0. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Holy shit. Oh my god, Sausage did it again. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh yes. I dedicate this one to Sausage once again. Sausage is a legend. That's unreal. Sheesh. That was fast, boy. Yes, all hail the mighty Sausage. I was joking to some people before the stream started, like I'm literally going to get it first time as a joke. I was very close. So yeah, there you go. If people want to take my advice, just be very conservative with the birds. Use the D-pad and don't worry about veering wildly off track to be able to get it. But yes, of course, I did have some good balloon RNG. The start was fantastic. But there you go. I did it. Wow. Okay, stream's over, peeps. See you later. What? 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 There you go. That always gets people the first time. Always gets people. Turbo Ether. No! Okay. Let's have a look at where we're at now. Okay, so Jupiter Sigil we're not getting, because that requires a lot of blitzing to be able to do. Saturn Crest is the one we'll probably go for next, and then I'll end the session with an attempt at the lightning dodging. Honestly, before the session, if you'd have asked me, I'd say there was more chance of me getting the Sun Sigil than the Venus Sigil, so we'll see. But for now, let's at least try and do the Kimahri Sigil. I hate this one. This one is probably going to take much longer than the Chocobo one. I'm genuinely not very good at this. I'm sure I can do it, but it's going to be annoying because there's going to be a lot of bumping into the red butterflies and getting encounters, and you can't escape from those, so you have to hit them and all that kind of stuff. So it's nasty. Charlie Outlaw, glad you're enjoying the content. My favorite minigame. Honestly, like what you guys just watched with the Blitzball at early levels, that's the most fun for me out of the minigames in this game. Because you do have to be quite strategic and make good decisions, and there's always that element of drama from the RNG. Even if you do everything right, you can still lose. So. Cotillionaire, thank you for the donation. And Dude, you will take all the session weapons before I even completed one. Wait, no, that's wrong. I'm so used to going there, that's not where I should go. I think one of the butterfly games was easier than the other, if I remember correctly. How can I play the Pbirdman mod? At the moment you can't, we're still working on it. I'm play testing for Pbirdman and uploading the content for it, but once I'm done with the entire playthrough and Pbirdman's had the time to literally go through everything from start to finish and get it exactly where he wants it, then he will release it publicly and then everyone can download it and play. So what I'll do is I'll get my first strikes out so that I can just take these guys down. Okay. Now I gotta try and remember where they even were. Has Pbirdman discussed how he'll be releasing the mod? Will it only run on emulators? I'm pretty certain it's only going to run on emulators. Now, there's one here, I believe, to start. And then you've got to make your way through these. There is a route for this, like even in the Ultimania, there's like a map of the best route. But I don't remember what that is. It's going to be muscle memory. Been pretty good. It's been pretty good so far. But yeah, this is what makes it annoying, having to do this every single time, and you can't flee, right? Yeah, so you have to. Yeah, when it's... Oh shit, I wasted a bit of time. When it's released, I'll definitely... so there you had to go right. Okay. It's starting to come back to me. I'm trying to remember the route. But yeah, when it gets released, I'll definitely make a video explaining like how to use it and install it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there you go. So I still had 2 butterflies to go. I wasn't even that close. So yeah, we've got to give it another go. Shin says, prove me wrong. This ain't live. That should be enough proof for you. So yeah, I think... I'm not sure what I had to do to avoid the first one, but I think the second one I know what to do. And I don't remember if this was the easier one or the harder one. I think this was the easier one. So you kind of crisscross through those, and then you go up, down. So this part of it I think I've got. Then here, do I stick low or high? Stick low. And then spin around here. And then do a bit of that. And then go, 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 go. Get it. Yes, I think I got it. Okay. Ooh. Thank you for the donation, Charlie. Appreciate it. Yeah, so this one is the easier one, I believe. Teleport sphere. Okay. So that's round 1. Burke is an unsent historian like Mage. So this is the second one. This one's a bit harder because the camera at the start doesn't... Whoops. Oh no, yeah, this was the bit, basically like turning this corner and not touching any of the butterflies is difficult. Ah, Pbirdman's got to go. Thanks for joining us anyway, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, as always, for the wonderful work that you've done on the mod so far. I will catch you later. Ah, shit. Okay, I was within like a second. That's not too bad. But making that final turn where there's like 4 butterflies is really tough. I think it can be done though, I'm pretty close already. Maybe it's not as hard as I remember. Because I mean, people don't really talk about this one too much when they talk about the hardest sigils, so maybe it's just a personal thing that I don't like it as much, or I find it more annoying. Ah, shit. Okay, well there you go. Well, this run's completely fucked. Damn it. Thank you, James. Appreciate the donation. I think I think one of the reasons why this one is worse as well is like when you're at the start and you don't know the route, you're going to run into so many butterflies, and it's just that constant stoppage and having to fight. It just becomes really tedious. In the same way that like with the with the Chocobo race, you can't restart, so even if you're having a bad run, you just have to wait. But yeah, definitely Chocobo race is a whole different tier, but this one can definitely be annoying too. But I think another reason why they don't talk about this one as much, I think, is just because I don't think that many people get Kimahri's Celestial Weapon. I think that's another thing. He's a bit of a forgotten character. It's only the people that are going for the platinum that probably bother. Okay. I just have to make that final turn. If I can get that, we should be done. Okay. I mean, they're everywhere, so I'm not even sure where I have to stick here. Like, okay. I literally went through one of the butterflies there. I don't even know if I did that right. Okay, well there you go. You guys saw I literally went through one of the butterflies. Is there like a phantom one there that you don't have to worry about and just run it over? I don't know. But there it is. Yay, Saturn Sigil. Okay. Woo. On fire. So this literally just leaves the lightning dodging, right? Okay. It's been an hour and a half. That's pretty good going. So I think what we'll do when it comes to the lightning dodging, like I say, I mean, it's something where I have to really just focus on the screen. And I won't be able to check the chat pretty much at all unless I screw up. So it might not be the most fun. Even if I manage to nail it, it's gonna take like 15 to 20 minutes. So it'd be like 15-20 minutes of me basically saying nothing. It's just focusing on the screen. So we'll see. I mean, I'll definitely give it a shot because I've done pretty well so far. So I want to definitely give it a shot, but you guys might have to just talk amongst yourselves while I try and... Okay, go away, butterfly game. Seriously. I'm done. But if it gets to the stage where it's been, let's say, half an hour, I've not really been able to commentate and I'm not getting anywhere, I'm getting hit with the bolts, then maybe we'll call it a day on the lightning bolt dodging, and I'll skip to a save that I prepared that has all the sigils already, so I hacked them in with the Jupiter sigil and for the Venus sigil, and that way we can find out what's actually on the celestial weapons before we end the session. Thank you, HW, appreciate it. So I could have just carried on to the Thunder Plains, but whatever. P-Mac Dance Dude, appreciate it, glad you're enjoying the content. Okay, here we go, this is the big one.
Here we go.
I think what I'm literally going to do is I'm going to mute the mic and everything, and I'm just going to go for this. And I'll get back to you when it's done or when I'm going to give up. Wish me luck. Okay, so here is the infamous crater, and hold on, let me just take a sip. Just in case there's anyone here that doesn't know, the trick with this crater is that every time you approach it, basically it triggers the lightning for some reason. So as you see, you just do that. I tend to just run around and come back, but you have to wait until it triggers. So the way in which you fail most here, I think, is you're not supposed to stop, by the way. It's only because I'm trying to explain it that I'm stopping here. I tend to just keep moving the entire time, but you have to keep going in far enough for the thing to trigger. If it doesn't, then just go back around again. Or is this the wrong crater? Let me just see if I can get a chain going, and then it should be the right place. Yeah, there you go. This is how I do it. I mean, I don't know if this is the perfect way, but I just loop around like this. And this is what you do. People are saying wrong crater, but I guess no. As you can see, it works fine. I think people are just saying it for fun. Or maybe I've discovered another one. There's 2 craters, maybe. Seems to be working for me, man. I double tapped X. So basically I'm going to stop commentating now, stop looking at the chat, and focus on what I'm doing. And if it turns out to be problematic, then I'll see if there is another crater, but I'm pretty sure this one, the easier one, is in the south because there's a break spot. I don't know, I mean, honestly, like, I'm pretty sure this is the one, but let's just have a look before I go offline. I mean, without the crater trick, it just feels so difficult. The crater that has a pillar next to it. Let's see it. It's been so long that the one you used in the remaster was... Oh wow, Mace Erica, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. The one you used in remaster was by the lightning pole. Honestly, I don't remember. Touching the pillar as you loop. Yeah, you see, like, even my own run, I'm doing it different to my own run. I might have to go all the way back to the beginning and find this crater. I think I might just go back to my first one. I felt like I could get a loop going with that. It's the same crater, he just wasn't going visual range of the tower. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I swear that's the crater. I can't even see any other crater here. That's the crater, you were correct. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to this one. I'm pretty certain this is the crater. I don't think there's any other one. I think people just, for some reason, they forgot about this here. They didn't see it, maybe. So yeah, as of now, I'm muting the mic and I'm gonna go in on this. Let's see how we do. So there we go. That was the end of attempt 1. I don't know what happened there. As you guys saw, the lightning didn't trigger. And that obviously threw me off. And then the second time I went in, it didn't trigger again. It's weird. The only thing I could think of is that maybe is because I didn't come far enough, maybe? I think the one time that happens is, let's say, hold on. You've dodged it, you ran round, you didn't go that far, you see? So that's what happens. And then obviously it becomes unpredictable again. So that's the only thing. So if anything, you just got to really take a big loop, maybe like use these dark bits as a marker, really come out far, but also not come out too far, because then if you do that, then it also messes up. So you see now it's completely gone. You lose that rhythm once, it's gone. We could potentially do the tower run. That's another way. I think the last time I did it, I did like the looping method, but I think the tower run is more of a objective way to do it. Yeah, that looks good to me. So let's go with this. I'll give it one more attempt with this. So yeah, that's a lesson to you guys. If you get lazy or you just lose focus and you don't go out far enough, that's when you lose it. I don't even know how many I've done already, to be honest. I've not been counting. I'll probably start now. Just so that I know for a fact that I've got 200. Okay. Ooh, I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. How many more do you want me to do for safety here? I can go all day. But I'm pretty certain that we've gone past it now, surely. If we haven't, I'll blame the chat. I'm pretty sure I'm up to like 220 or something at the moment. Alright, there we go. Woo! So yes, the first trick with the looping I don't recommend as much. You guys saw me fail after about 90, I think. But running back to the tower is definitely the best idea. And with that, it's a lot safer. 200 more just to be safe. Elno, thank you for the donation once again. Appreciate it. Okay. It's time to find out what we got. I don't know if he's changed any of the other prizes for this one. Okay. So this is because I got hit with a bunch first. And now it's for the dodging. X potion times 2. I mean, I did the entire celestial weapon run in like 2 hours. I did not think I was going to manage to do that. Damn. I literally had like a second save file ready for when I failed. There you go, that's some strength, spheres, HP spheres. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, no, sorry, I forgot they give you something for 150. Here we go. Okay, there you go. Venus Sigil. We basically speed ran the celestial weapon somehow. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Are you not entertained, my friends? That was a hell of a run. Even the Blitzball went well. That was insane. Okay. So, as of this point, we have all of the weapons, right? Let's just make sure. There you go. Got everything. The only thing we're missing is the Jupiter Sigil. So that's why I'm going to load up a save that I had from earlier where I hacked it in. Because, like I say, to get this Jupiter Sigil, you've got to play a lot of Blitz games. And honestly, it will take too long, like even now, unfortunately. So what I'll do is I'll load up the save that does have it. So I'll save this one just in case, like, for whatever reason I've got a save where I haven't hacked it. Colby, thanks for the donation, man. Good to see you enjoying the stream with us. When it comes to this hacking stuff, that's also something that I'll probably show, just so people know like how to bypass some of this farming stuff for their own playthrough. Read the book, see how many you've got. Good call. Wait, it was this one, right? Sorry, wrong book. All about lightning. Pbirdman Mod's record. 213, there you go. Well counted, by the way. Nikoru 1. You were spot on. 213 bolts dodged. Fantastic. See you later, Selena. Thanks for hanging with us. And see you later, Beth, too. Thanks for joining us tonight. Okay, so yes, I will load that save. So this is a bit of a, here's one I prepared earlier. Like I say, because it takes a bit of, I didn't want to get it wrong, basically, because you can hack in the celestial weapons in the sense that you can kind of create them. With this particular save, I still had to go and get the celestial weapons, but I hacked in the crests and the sigils, so hopefully I have everything. Let's double check. So yes, there's my key items, they're all there. And I've still got this just so I don't encounter anything. But yes, this should be it. So let's find out what the celestial weapons are all about. To what extent have they been nerfed? Hey Dawn, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. You caught us near the end, unfortunately, but let's just see these celestial weapons and then we'll see what else there's left to do. I've basically reached the end of my list of things to do for this stream. I just managed to somehow do everything pretty quickly and it has some good RNG. Okay, let's begin. It's going to be like 3 minutes worth of animations here. Have you ever attempted a penance no arm kill battle? I haven't actually. That's one of the things I haven't done. And I guess, I mean, I can only imagine that Pbirdman's probably going to not let you hit the arms as well. Or maybe he will and he'll give the arms like 5 million HP each or something, I don't know. When are you getting Aura Spheres? Probably never. I don't really need to in this playthrough. This is like, I'm not trying to 100% the Pbirdman mod, if that makes sense. I'm here for the battles. So you did all the sigils and crests just to show you could. It was more just an excuse to do a live stream, really. I could have, like I said, I could have just made the save file for myself and carried on, but I hadn't live streamed for a long time, so I thought it'd be fun to do, and it has been. These kind of tedious things, like doing it on a live stream with people like hanging out and watching and stuff, is a lot of fun. Obviously, it'd be a lot less fun if I really just did a horrible job and I didn't manage to get anything, and I was still like, I don't know, I was still trying to win a Blitz game or something, but. So this is going to take a while. One thing that no one's noticed, which I'm happy about, is that I've actually sped the game up a little bit. Those of you guys that have been following along with the playthrough would have noticed that the game runs really slowly, in the sense that even though it shows you that it's running at 50 FPS, it just really doesn't feel that way, and it feels very slow. And I think what Pbirdman said was because of the way he's modified the file of the game, I think like when it recompiles that version of the file, it just makes the game run slower, and he said there isn't like too much he can do about it. So what I did was, basically, if you try to speed the game up, let's say you go 30% faster so that the game feels like it's running at a good speed, then obviously the audio of the game speeds up too, so the background music and all that kind of stuff, it all goes too quickly and it just doesn't sound right. But I found a decent balance here where I'm running the game at 108% speed, and no one's noticed that the soundtrack in the background is sped up slightly. Yeah, there you go. So Wordsmith says he's noticed it, but not enough people have commented on it for it to be an issue. So what I'd recommend to you guys, if you play the Pbirdman mod someday, is to run the game a little bit faster so that the animation speed and stuff kind of feels right. It's not something you'll notice unless you kind of listen for it. So it's not too bad. It's definitely something I recommend doing, because the game being that slow just really annoyed me. Like after a time, especially with these long battles, it really just it grates, like having the characters move that slowly and the animations be that slow. But trust me, once you play it like this, after like a few minutes, it will just feel normal to you. So it's definitely something I'd recommend. Whoops. It's like the worst part. I really wonder if the game is coded to clock speed or to tick/timer. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, now everyone's saying that they noticed it. I literally, I looked at the chat on purpose, like throughout, just to see is anyone going to be like, does the music sound a bit fast? I don't think I saw it. So you're all lying. None of you realized. I fooled you all. I mean, it still runs slow, like as in compared to like the remastered version or something like that. It's still not great, but honestly, that 8% difference does make a difference. Yeah, at least some people are being honest and saying they didn't notice. As for the rest of you, can you see me shaking my head? Yeah, the PAL version runs at 50 Hz and the NTSC is 60, so it's already slower. And then when you factor in that this is like the modded version of the game, it's even slower. Nearly there. I tried to see if there was a way to somehow like speed up the game while still keeping the music on its regular speed. It's something I'll probably try and look into, like maybe in the game files. It might be a bit of a weird hack, but like upload into the game files like slowed down version of the track so that when you do run the game faster it actually syncs up correctly or something. I don't know if it's possible, but I don't know. It might be worth looking into because the slowness is definitely annoying. Could a face cam stream happen? Extremely unlikely. I've never been a face cam kind of person. It's too like, I don't know. I like to just be in the background and commentate. Okay, is that everything? I'm looking at the chat as well. I don't know if I've done it once or twice. Okay, this must be the final one. Burke looks like Linus, just less handsome. Dash Control, thank you for the donation, really appreciate it. See you later, KH, thanks for joining us, man. Okay, I think that's everything, right? Let's now have a look. Alright, so honestly, you guys are going to have to tell me what abilities there were in the original, because I probably won't remember them all. But I'm pretty sure it was triple overdrive in the original. There was evade and counter, and I don't even remember what the other one was. So this is what it looks like now. Alchemy is a good shout, because obviously you've seen that the healing waters don't heal for maximum HP. So Alchemy is new, and it's not evade and counter. In the Pbirdman mod, it won't make a huge difference. Like counter attack is, for most intents and purposes, kind of the same. Yeah, magic counter was the ability. There you go. So yeah, that's missing too. But it still has the same ignoring defense like attribute. So it's still the same. That's why he still hid it away for so long. So even though it's not quite as powerful as it was in vanilla, it's definitely still going to be very valuable and better than almost anything that you could potentially customize. So that's Titus's celestial weapon. So alchemy again for Lulu. I don't know if they all have alchemy. Magic boost rate damage. Break MP limit on the weapon. Ooh, that's actually really good. So now you don't need something like this for Lulu. I think that might actually be good, you know. I think I like that. So let's say you need to make a break HP limit armor, you don't need to use up an extra slot on a magic caster like Lulu. So that's actually pretty good. Obviously you have the disadvantage of there not being a 1 MP cost kind of thing. So it's a mixed bag, but if you do spend some time to up your MP, maybe get a few thousand MP or something, then it might still be good, because I guess at that stage you might have things like mega elixirs and other ways to heal big MP. So that's what he's gone for. This was the one that I made myself, I think. Yeah, this was my one. So I put half MP cost, and he put break MP limit. So it's cool because he put an armor ability on the weapon itself. I think that's pretty nice. So I think I like what he's done so far. I like the direction he's taken. It's just one less slot you have to waste on an armor, so even that's like nice utility. But yeah, 1 MP cost is a loss. I think Pbirdman's philosophy on this has always been that he does want to make MP a bit more of a factor, because in vanilla you've got things like 1 MP cost, you've got 3 stars, you've got all of that kind of stuff, and basically there's so many things that negate MP. MP just becomes a completely useless stat. So he's tried to keep MP relevant. Of course 1 MP cost would have been great, but the fact that you can break the MP limit and MP spheres aren't that difficult to get, I'm pretty sure you could easily push this to like 2000 MP or something like that. So yeah, he's definitely made it difficult for you to not get away with not using any MP in battles. What is alchemy? Alchemy doubles the potency of all of your healing items, so like mega potions will heal for 4000 each. Phoenix Downs recover for 100% of HP, that kind of thing. Okay, next. Oh wow, this one's interesting as well. Auto Phoenix. That's actually really cool too, because that's another one that you don't have to put it on. You don't have to put it on the armor, and usually having 2 people with Auto Phoenix is enough. So maybe with this you only need 1 other party member with Auto Phoenix. I quite like this actually. This is good. So again, double overdrive and not triple. He doesn't want you to spam the attack reels too hard, but I think putting Auto Phoenix in there is a nice call. I like it. And he still has magic counters, so Tidus counters physical, he counters magic, so it's kind of balanced. So yeah, I think I'm good with this one. So again, we're going to probably have to make fresh armors for almost everybody here. Like all of these armors I've made in the past, I think these are all going to be obsolete. So I'll probably have to farm for some ribbon and stuff and make like ultimate armors for everybody. Whoops. So let's move on to Yuna. Ah, okay, so she's the one with the half MP cost, but she can't break MP limit. But that's decent. I mean, she's going to be a magic powerhouse. She's magically more powerful than Lulu is actually, because of the magic plus 20. So that's interesting. Okay. So no armor abilities here and no alchemy. But at the end of the day, it's one of those things where I guess at least if maybe 1 party member or 2 has something like alchemy, you can get through. So you should be okay. Do the celestial weapons have the same power stats? Like for example, yeah, okay, really good question. Based on what Pbirdman's told me, he said that's one thing he did change. I believe, don't quote me on this, but from what I remember of what he told me, I think they all have the same formula now, and they're all tied to current HP. So it's not like Orin's one isn't inverted anymore, and that kind of stuff. So that's how it is. They all have the ignore defense capability, and I think they all have the same HP based power formula. That's what I know for now, but it might change or I might have got it wrong. I'll correct it as necessary. The stream will be on the channel to rewatch. Once I'm done with this, you guys will be able to see it on the channel whenever you like. Did attack reels get nerfed? Yes, it did. It has a lower damage constant now, so it does a lot less damage than it did in vanilla. It's still useful. It's still obviously like an overdrive that you should use when you get it, but it's not as deadly as it was previously. So 1 HP minimum damage 100%. Yes, that's how it is, I believe. Next is the God Hand. Gillionaire. That's interesting. I guess his logic here is that if you want to, if like during your Dark Aeon battles and like for Nemesis and stuff, if you want to farm for things, one thing I've mentioned is that Gil is needed. So having someone with Gillionaire on like their normal celestial weapon, I guess could be good. One thing that he's been doing is, I said to him it might be a good idea if you allow the players to get more gil from beating the monster arena like difficult enemies. So for example, if you, let's say, beat Earth Eater, it would be really cool if it gave you like 50,000 gil or something. So that way, while you're working your way through the bosses, you get to have you get to make gil along the way instead of having to specifically farm for it. So that's one thing that we talked about. So I think Gillionaire will come in handy for that too. Tyler, welcome to the stream. Tyler is a very talented artist. He does some incredible artwork, like drawings and stuff, on Instagram. You can search for him. He's got some amazing work. But yeah, I think that's the deal with Gillionaire, and that's something I'll clarify with Pbirdman too. But I'm pretty sure with this weapon, when you're farming in the monster arena, you'll be able to make a lot more money. So you'll need to do less grinding for Gil. So that's the idea. And once again, he's included magic defense plus 20. I mean, again, it's interesting, but it could be cool because maybe there's some sort of magic attack that, let's say, without magic defense plus 20 will hit above quad 9 for everybody. And so Riku might be the only one that can naturally survive it without having a specific weapon for it, for example. So again, that's the logic I'm thinking of for that one. There must be a method to the madness. There usually is with Pbirdman. He doesn't just do stuff randomly. So that's what I think, but we'll see. See you later, Nooney. Thanks for joining us. So that's Riku. Okay, Auron has a defense plus 20. That seems reasonable. That seems like a very Auron thing to have. First strike again. I guess it's nice to at least have one person with a celestial weapon that has first strike. I think that's also a good idea. Titus focusing specifically on Final Fantasy work over the next few months. That's awesome. Definitely check out his page. He's got some great stuff already. But if he's working on Final Fantasy content especially, that's a good shout. So yeah, again, this one, it makes a lot of sense to me. First strike was fine. Defense plus 20. You guys remember defense plus 20 from Penance. It was a specific armor requirement if you didn't break the HP limit. So I'm sure it's going to come in handy. DK Rap Artist, welcome to the stream. Next up is Kimahri. Ooh, that's interesting. Master Thief. Half MP cost. Again, obviously, Master Thief makes me think there's got to be some valuable items that you can steal that are rare steals from the really high level enemies. So it must be useful in that particular context. Again, I'll ask him which specific steals does he think this might be useful for. But Master Thief is a pretty powerful ability for farming. I think he probably knows that a lot of people are not going to use Kimahri in the battles themselves. So I think by giving him Master Thief, he might be someone that you can use in preparation battles and that kind of stuff, or farming or something like that. But could be worth it. See you later, Elno. Thank you for the donations. It was really great to receive those. Those were some serious donations. Take care. See you later. Okay, I think that's everyone, right? Okay, so those are the celestial weapons in the Final Fantasy X Pbirdman mod so far. We'll talk about it again with Pbirdman. I'll run through now that I've got to see them properly. And I've seen some reactions from you guys too. Is there any of these in particular that you think is that really needs to change, even though there might be a particular usage for it? Anything that you guys would put there instead? Now is your chance. Yeah. Can you do a few fights? Yeah, that's something I'm gonna show you guys before the end of this session. Magic defense on Riku. Yeah, the magic defense plus 20 did seem a little bit Auron's one seems a bit more intuitive, but I'll have a look at that one, because especially since one of them is Gillionaire, which is not really useful in battle. So I'll see what he thinks about that one. That could be interesting. The full slot is Dark Enemy. Lulu not having any overdrive bonus seems counterintuitive to her with double cast. Honestly, I think the reason for that is probably literally because of double cast. He knows how powerful double cast is, and for you guys following the series, you would have seen that I've managed to use that as a bit of an exploit. Once you get double cast and you've got copycat and stuff too, double cast is really, really powerful. So maybe he wants it to be more difficult for Lulu to get maximum overdrive, so you don't spam double cast as much. So I think that's probably the reason why. Lulu half MP cost. I do think that helping her MP wise, I mean, if I ask Pbirdman this, he's probably going to say, well, I've given you guys break MP limit. If I give you half MP cost as well, that's going to be too much. But I will ask him about that one. because she's got magic booster, so ultimate is going to be like 180 MP, which is huge. So it might be worth having a chat about that one too. So yeah, I agree with those. 1 MP cost is definitely not going to happen, but half instead of alchemy is possible. I'll have a word about that, see what he thinks. I mean, these aren't 100% set in stone. I mean, he's the kind of guy that he's always happy to discuss stuff and change it as need be. Okay, so I think for now we're done with those. The final thing I'll do before I wrap up for this stream is to head back to the monster arena and show you guys the celestial weapons in action. Oran with an auto guard ability would be cool. I don't know if you could do that. So you mean like auto protect or something? That could be interesting, yeah. It's worth a shout. I feel like half would go in place of the boost, otherwise it would still be OP. Yeah, it's something that we'll discuss, but it's definitely worth thinking about. Dual cast and or copycat should cost more or use more of the overdrive, very exploitable. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I want Pbirdman to... That was something that I don't think Pbirdman thought about that one himself particularly. And so when I mentioned to him that I use it, he was like, wait, what? And so that's something that I just wanted him to watch in the episodes and see what he thinks of it. Like if he watches it and he's like, actually I don't like this, I don't want people to use this, then I'm sure he will probably put in a tweak to say it's not going to be as easy to use that or something like that. But yeah, there's some good ideas floating around here, so I'll definitely talk about it, and maybe I'll get him to watch the final part of this stream with the chat so that he can get a better idea. Replace Lulu Alchemy with something else to make her an attacker. Yeah, possible. The thing is though, Alchemy is just so important because you've seen how many healing waters I've been using. Healing waters are just like such a great way to heal. And of course you've got Auto Phoenix and Phoenix Down and that kind of thing. So honestly, people that don't have Alchemy, like, they're going to be really disadvantaged. I've been using Alchemy a lot in the mod. So the more people that have Alchemy, the better for me. Honestly, I think maybe for Riku, change Gillionaire for Alchemy, because Riku's always been a better support character. So maybe give her the Alchemy and then change Lulu's Alchemy to like a half MP cost or something. I feel like that could potentially work. Yeah, Alchemy feels overly omnipresent. Well, that's what I mean. At this stage it won't be, because there'll only be 2 characters that have it. So I'm definitely sure it'll be different, but I think that could potentially work. Okay. I think I should just be ready to go. What I'll do is, I'm pretty sure I need to break the HP limit to fight Nemesis. Ignore his boss OD mode. I thought you guys were having like a chat amongst yourselves about that. I thought that you were like trolling. What, you guys want him to put in another overdrive mode? Is that what you're talking about? They're asking what is boss overdrive mode. Yeah, so they were trolling. Okay. Oh shit, hold on, I didn't even see this. Sorry, my bad. What on earth? That's really weird. I've been looking at these ones. That's literally something I've never noticed. That's really weird. So it says mode boss next to the word overdrive. That is odd. Has it been like that the entire playthrough? That's hilarious. I've literally never noticed it. What on earth is that? I don't think it affects anything, by the way. Like, I think the overdrive works exactly the same. The only thing I can think of, actually, now that I think about it, the only thing... No one's actually asked me about this boss overdrive mode thing for the entire run. It's been like 200 hours, and no one's mentioned this to me once. Like, we did the live streams over the summer, and no one mentioned it either. Damn. So anyway, what it could be, I guess, is potentially... there's been a few encounters where... It only changed... Yeah, all I can think of is there's been some boss battles where the boss has been able to manipulate your overdrive type. So, the only thing I can think of... Let me... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay, yeah. I think what that is depending on who you fight, when it goes into boss overdrive mode, I think maybe that means that the boss has manipulated your overdrive mode into his own one or something. Or maybe it's just a complete bug. I don't know. I've never noticed it at all. That's really weird. How do I get it to go back? Let me just hold on. Let me swap out and swap back. No, it's still on Tactician. I don't even know when it changed to that, but that's the only assumption that I have. It might be something to do with the boss that you fight manipulating your overdrive mode to stop you spamming, potentially. That's all I've got as an idea. Yeah, it doesn't seem to change the boss again. That's really weird. Okay, anyway, I'll have a look at that after the session. I'll definitely ask Pbirdman about it, but what I wanted to do was... Yeah, I want Tidus to... At least Tidus for now to break the HP limit convincingly. So he's got this, but I think I need him at like 40,000 HP. So for that, of course, we need HP spheres. I've got 6 already, which is nice, but obviously I'm going to have to farm for some more. So just to round things off here, just to show you guys the power of the celestial weapons, we'll fight some ironclads. See you later, Echo Bows or Echo Bows. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so many save slots. Right, so let's go in and fight. See, now that means we can have Riku on the front line attacking as well. We can finally make use of those stats. Just go with those. Okay, let's see how quickly we can take out the ironclads now. Oh yeah, this is the save that I loaded up. Yeah, so because I hacked the items already on this save, this is just a different one. But I'll attack these guys once each, just to show you guys. Look at that auto med. Alright, just get 2 turns, why don't you? Why you play mod? Play original, lol. Maybe you should check the channel. 83,000 I think I saw, even with auto protect, so there you go, that's an indication. And 92,000, so yeah, we can pretty much do max damage. But remember, Nemesis has 10 million HP, so doing max damage is not particularly amazing. How far ahead are you in the Pbirdman episode? Maybe 2? 3? Potentially? I'm not sure. Okay. Riku did more damage than Waka despite being lower HP. I think it's because I think he had auto protect, didn't he? Anyway, let's fight those ironclads. Brothers in arms. So hopefully we'll be able to... Only 949 damage. So let's see how quickly we can get through this. Oh no, because the Shinryu down, we already got breaks, but oh well. So we don't really need armor break too much anymore. Yeah, you can do maximum damage without having to armor break, of course. That's why it's always great to have the Celestials. You'll have to make new perfect armor when you decide what to leave in ultimate weapons. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need new armors for everybody. So this whole stuff, look at the turns by the way. Obviously normally like I'd be playing this in, if I'm here to farm for HP spears, I'd be playing this in like ×2 speed. But yeah, maybe I was wrong about the damage multipliers. I think Tidus still did full damage, so it might not be. Riku's one definitely seems to work like that. Yeah, Tidus is still hitting maximum, even though he's almost half HP, so it's not as I said. I'll have to ask Pbirdman to confirm what the mechanics are for that. There you go, finally dropped below quad 9. But yeah, being able to damage at this rate, it means that you're gonna make light work of these guys at these stats, especially at ×2 speed. But this is just for like demonstration purposes to round off the sesh. So remember, without that alchemy, you only heal for that much with the healing water. That's why alchemy is so important. And especially if you've got break HP limit, then you're going to really need to heal with those quad 9s. But they still have 2 million HP, so it's not going to take like 30 seconds, but... This feels weird not seeing Tidus counter everything. Yeah, it's true. Pbirdman's also changed the damage type of certain moves to make counter attack not trigger, for example. So even though the attack looks physical, it doesn't get countered like a physical one would. Are you going down the break HP limit route? It looks almost certain that I have to. It's almost certain. But yeah, like I mentioned, I think putting alchemy on Riku's weapon might be the best call, and taking it off Lulu's weapon. You can see how tanky they are still, they don't die. The MP will become an issue with quick hit and long battles. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be big. I mean, maybe for the Pbirdman mod, the ultimate armor is going to have break HP limit and break MP limit. I don't know. Might be break HP limit, break MP limit, auto haste, and like one other thing. So it's possible. There you go, first one down. Yes, all, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, there's very little left to go, but thanks for joining us. So 1 MP is completely gone like evade encounter. Yes, there is no 1 MP cost in the Pbirdman mod. Are you going 100 full HP or full luck? Again, not sure. I'll try to find out what the minimum is that's necessary. I always try to grind the bare minimum to win. Yes, unfortunately, Artemis, you are pretty late. I started almost 3 hours ago, and I had a pretty spectacular celestial weapon run. I managed to get literally everything done in 2 hours, which I was very surprised by. But yeah, for those of you guys that weren't there, Sausage came into the stream while I was doing the Chocobo race, and literally on that attempt I managed to do it. You have break MP limit weapons. Well, I only have one break MP limit weapon. I think the rest of them don't have it. But yes, Sausage had another legendary RNG performance. Yeah, the only thing I couldn't do obviously was the Jupiter Sigil, but everything else I was pretty quick. I love the Sausage has its own channel lore. The mighty Sausage, I learned of your greatness when I recently watched the Omega Runes chess video. Yeah, that was a really fun. That's like the most fun live stream I've ever done. If you guys haven't seen that before, you definitely should. Yeah, honorable mention to Keeper as well. Keeper had a great run in the stream as well. He made 3 saves in 1 game. The summary guy, thank you for the donation. Come on, dude. Die. Play FFX 2. FFX 2 is on the channel if you want to watch it. See you later, Mika. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for keeping count of the lightning dodging as well. Okay, so the 2 ironclads are dead. Let's see how many HP spheres we get. Only 2. That's shit. But the good thing is that you get 6 dark matters for this, and I think you can potentially get more if you're lucky. So this is how you're going to be able to farm for like ribbon armors a bit more easily. So playing on ×2, you can beat these guys in maybe like 2-3 minutes. Yeah, that kind of range I think. So 2-3 minutes, and if you can earn 6 dark matters in a matter of minutes, then you'll be able to get ribbon armors a bit more easily. So it's not going to be like, you won't be able to get them in 15 minutes, but probably like a couple of hours, I would say, you'd be able to get ribbon armors for most people. So that's not too bad at all. I think HP spheres, I was unlucky. I think I got the minimum possible here, but you can definitely get more of them in this. So yeah, that's what I've been pushing since the start of this whole thing. I've tried to balance the farming to some extent, where it's obviously necessary, but stuff like this, I think it just makes it a bit more bearable. And the fact that you can speed up the emulator, I think it combines pretty well. So there we go, my friends. That is the session. I'm done. So in terms of what I'll be doing next, as you guys have seen, I'm going to have to come up with what I think could be a set of ultimate armors for what's to come. It's looking like break HP limit is necessary. I think the first thing I'll try and do is do it with Tidus alone in terms of break HP. So the other 2 have quad 9 and Tidus will break HP. And then see if I can defeat Nemesis and Omega Weapon with that setup. And if it's looking like it's not possible and only 3 break HP limits, then I've got to spend more time grinding for that. And then once I'm ready, I'll be able to hopefully beat Nemesis and Omega, and then we'll be on to the Dark Aeons finally. So the end is in sight for the Pbirdman mod. It's been like over 2 years now, but I've made a lot of progress, and there's been a lot of tweaks to this since we first started, and you guys have been following us the entire way. So thank you to everybody that's been supporting the Pbirdman mod and supporting the channel and checking out the streams and the videos and dropping your likes and donations and all that good stuff. So I am signing off. Thank you all for joining me today. It was a great time. Did really well with the celestial weapons. I'm glad I managed to do everything, and you guys got to see it. Some fun Blitzball matches, and even got the lightning dodging done as well. Thank you for the donation, Bree. So yeah, that's all I got. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys soon. In terms of the next live stream, I definitely want to do. I definitely thank you for the donation, Draclaw Lab, by the way. The next stream I want to do is probably another attempt at trying to get all of the Omega chests. We got so close last time, so I want to see if we can do it. And the 13th anniversary of the channel is coming on May the 4th, so potentially on May the 4th we might do another run to see if we can get it. So I hope to see you guys all there. It will be the Dansgo 8 Omega Ruins chest sweepstakes once again, and we'll see if we can get it done. So that's one of the next streams in the pipeline. I have another one planned, which I'll keep secret for now. I'll announce nearer the time. And other than that, if there's any times where I want to live stream from the Pbirdman mod, if it's another like grindy sort of session, then I'll let you guys know. So thank you everybody once again for joining me. Cars, thank you for the donation as well. I'm signing off. Take care, and I'll see you soon.